Man, Spider Man was something else, bro. Like Spider Man was something else. First off, I want to say the best part about the movie was the action. Overly, like the action was crazy. The action was man, like overly. The action was the best part of the movie, easily. My favorite character was the Punisher. I might be a little biased, but that's my favorite character. But let's get this. Let's get out the way. Jean Grey, man. Just no, just no. I don't. There's already been 1,000 videos about this. I'm gonna have to make one because I gotta get this off my chest, bro. Jean Grey just no, bro. I don't see how Jean Grey going into the future is gonna work. I don't. I don't see how after everything she did in that film, bro. You can't turn around. I'm not finna have Charles Xavier bald ass tell me that Jean Grey is supposed to be a good guy, bro. I'm not believing that, bro. I'm not believing that when Charles Xavier does his research on Jean, he don't even gotta do research. All he gotta do is read niggas' minds. When Charles come across what she did in New York, gang, it's hard to believe that he gonna be like, oh, for sure, like that was just you in the past. Like, that's not. I don't know. Just know, bro. I don't. She's not my Jean, gang. She ain't my Jean, nigga. I ain't never been a biggest fan of Jean. I don't know. I never really liked Jean. Even in previous films, I didn't really like Jean. I will say that Sadie Sink is probably the best Jean. I didn't like Sophie Turner at all. I don't know the other chick name. I don't really like her either, but I will say that Sadie Sink is the better Jean. But if you're gonna try to tell me, yeah, this is gonna be the Jean moving forward, with our X-Men and blah blah blah, not just a random character. No, she is one of the main X-Men members, and she just went on a murderous killing spree, bro. Even with the bodies that didn't get caught on camera, bro. This one thing didn't hear people say nothing about. Gang, when she took over that old lady's mind and put her in a torpedo, wherever that is, and sent her into the building with a bomb. I haven't heard nobody say nothing about this, bro, but that bomb that got set off alone killed at least 100 people in that building, my nigga. At least everybody that was on that floor, bro, because nobody knew that bomb was in that building, gang. Like, everybody want to talk about how she got the old man ran over and whatever. Like, that alone, that bomb that she set off was enough. And throughout the whole movie, even before the movie, everybody already. The other thing that's crazy to me is everybody already knew that Jean was in the film, that Sadie Sink was playing Jean. That was so silly to me up until the movie came out, how Marvel was trying to keep it a secret and niggas already knew. Like, that shit was hilarious to me. But this whole time, I didn't know whether Jean was in a movie or not, but if she was, before watching the film, I thought Jean was going to show up as a surprise character and she was going to help out Spider-Man. That's what I thought. This whole time, I thought Scorpion was going to be the main villain. In the back of my mind, I was like, okay, Scorpion's kind of ass, but I guess he's the main villain. But ultimately, he's not the main villain. But before I watched the film, I thought Jean Grey was going to be like an ally. I thought she was going to be helping Spider-Man throughout the movie. That's how I thought she was going to get introduced. And then X-Men, all that stuff after that. But no, she's a flat out villain in this movie, bro. She's a flat out villain in this movie. And even after like watching her actions and stuff, like, yeah, I've seen people say, and I've agreed with this. I've seen people say shit like, yeah, if something happened to my family member, I'd crash out too, blah, blah. I agree, bro. If something happened to somebody I love, I probably would crash out like Jean. I probably would. I probably would crash out just like Jean if something happened to people that I love. I'm not going to lie to you. But I will also say, I know in my head I'm not a good guy. I know in my head that I'm not coming back from this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in my mind, bro, that I'm not coming back for this. Even if it is justified in my head, because because if it's anybody, it's going to be justified in their mind. Like, hey, I'm doing this for somebody that I love. I get that, but that don't make you a good guy. The shit that you are doing don't make you a good guy. Just like if somebody, like, it don't make you a good guy. Just like if somebody murders somebody and then you murdered that person for murdering that other person, that don't make you the better person, bro. That makes you just like them. And not just that, bro. Like, I guess I can get Spider-Man. I guess I can understand Spider-Man forgiving Jean because Spider-Man is Spider-Man. You know, Spider-Man is a good nigga. I totally could understand why Spider-Man would forgive Jean, but I don't think Punisher would ever forgive Jean, my nigga. I really don't. No, I don't think. I know that he wouldn't. If this was like Punisher show, like a regular movie, bro, Punisher would be in a hospital like, yeah, gang, like, I'm sorry, Pete, but that bitch gotta go. That bitch gotta die. Like she do, my nigga, she do. And going back to what I was saying about Spider-Man forgiving her, I guess I can understand because it's Spider-Man, but like, bro, she tried to kill your bitch, bro. She kissed you, making you believe that your bitch was back in your arms, and then she proceeded to roast you and talk about how your bitch don't remember you and she don't even think about you, and then she tried to throw your bitch off the roof, gang. Ain't no way in hell you finna tell me that yeah, we gonna work together in the future. Spider-Man and Jean they gonna be together again in the future, and they gonna be buddy, and they gonna be blah 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 blah. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Maybe the only thing that can justify the way Jean acts, not because of what happened to her sister, because that don't justify shit. But the only thing that like I was saying why she would act before this whole sister shit, what was going through my mind is that maybe she has the Phoenix, maybe it's the Phoenix shit showing up in the MCU early. You know, maybe they're planting little seeds of the Phoenix, because I know that Jean is, you know, like she's a complicated character, you know. So like I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but no, bro. Just no, she's just a flat out evil villain. And it reminded me of Scarlet Witch, bro. And Multiverse of Madness. Like, she's just a flat out villain. It don't matter if you're doing it for your dead robot boyfriend or kids or whatever the fuck. You are a flat out villain. You point blank period. Point blank period. You can spin it however you want. You could whatever. You are a flat out villain, bro. You are. Scarlet Witch was a flat out villain in Multiverse of Madness. That's why I don't understand how people are like, oh, Scarlet Witch, she's not in Doomsday. Oh, I hope she's in Secret Wars. I hope she's in. No, why? Stop it, bro. Stop it. But back again with Jean, just know it's not gonna work. For me, it's not gonna work. I didn't like her in the film, bro. I don't like Jean overall. I never liked Jean. I don't like Telepath. I never liked Telepath. I hate Charles Xavier. I hate the mind reading, mind control power. I think it's the lamest, corniest, goofiest power ever. You know what I'm saying? And you constantly taking over people's bodies against their will and shit. That's not cool. It's not fun. It's not a cool power to look at all. It's bullshit. Honestly, bro, fuck Jean. Fuck Jean.